Sounds good.
Again, like I said, they're just gonna pop up right here.
All right, cool, cool.
We're good. We're good. Welcome, welcome everybody that's tuning in. It's your man Chubby Man 200. And if you are new, we are a esports organization from Oklahoma City. Shout out to Boomer Sooners. And with us today, my co-host will be Latino. Shout out to
Yo,
Latino coming in clutch. JR Kid couldn't join us today. He had to work, but it's okay. He really wanted to be here. But with that being said, with us today we have Zachary Ellis Hayden, all the way from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Shout out to you, my man. Thank you for coming in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Did I say that right? Kitchener,
Ontario. You said Kitchener, right?
Ontario.
Ontario.
Oh, okay, okay, perfect, perfect.
Yes, sir.
So, guys, if you guys are new, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that follow. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you are not new, welcome back. And today, like I said, we're hanging out with a professional soccer player, Zach. Zach, man, are you ready to get some dubs?
I'm ready, man. Let's do it.
You ready? Alrighty. So if you're new, pretty much what we're gonna do, we're gonna play a little bit of games. We'll ask him some questions, or you guys ask some questions, and then we'll take a little break in between to answer some of those questions. But let's go ahead and get this started.
Cool.
this all over Facebook, all over social media. It's important for all of us to just put it out there. Least perfect intro. Appreciate you, brother.
What's up? Oh, what's this one? Oh, okay. You got me? On here? Oh, whoops. Oh, shoot. See, I'm not used to this Xbox thing. You want to do it? My guy. Oh, man. I've been holding this controller for no reason.
Good, Latino.
I'm good. I'm good.
All
I
right, let's
appreciate
do
it.
this. Let's do this.
Got the
Really
stream
quick,
going.
shout out to Vanessa House Beer Company for the awesome, tasty beer. They're our proud sponsors. So if you're from Oklahoma City or you're from Oklahoma, go check them out. They're downtown. Zach again, man. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us.
Of course, man. I'm excited. Excited to get some dubs.
Let's do
Yeah.
this.
So Zach, I'm Javier Hernandez. We somewhat met. Some of the people on the stream have met me before, but I'm I really appreciate what you do for the game and just like you're the game and pursuing a career in the game more than anything because that was my number one goal to become a soccer player. I had to kind of give up on it after a while, but my body. I wish I would have taken care of my body some more, but as you're going through this, I think my first question for you is like, what's it feel like?
It's a blessing, man. Everywhere I go, there's soccer supporters. People love the game, and I just feel blessed to be able to play at this level. I've been able to play in different cities around the country, so it's a blessing, honestly, man. So I just continue to take advantage of the opportunities, and that's it.
How many different teams or professional teams have you played for?
I played for, this is my sixth season I'm going to, and my third team. So I've been in Orlando City. I've been in Fresno, California, 2 years, and then last year was my first year with the Energy here in Oklahoma. So, I just feel blessed with these opportunities in different places I'm able to play.
Yeah, so you literally went from one side of the U.S. to the other side,
Yeah.
and now you're in the middle.
Literally, right? I know, man.
I gotta ask, do you have a preference in weathers so far? Being in all of them?
I'll tell you, I'll take this weather any day of the week compared to what I was going through back home. They're getting storms
Yeah.
still, so for me, yeah, I'll take the sunshine any day. But to be honest, you guys get some weird weather out here. Like, it was snow the one week, then it
yeah.
stopped. It was like, you don't know what to
I
expect.
know. It was like what it was the coldest storm that we've ever had, and then it's like really nice outside right now.
Yeah, right?
We're definitely some of the people that get, or one of the states that gets all 4 seasons. No doubt.
Facts, man. And people are thinking I brought the bad weather coming from Canada. I'm like, nah, I left to get away from it too.
That's funny.
All right, fellas, where are we going with this? Where are we going? Oh, damn, that's a horrible circle.
Now we know when to jump. So you jump and we go together, or I gotta jump separate?
Yeah, no. Well, you do gotta jump to, but I'll let you know.
All right.
Yeah, everyone pushes their own jump.
All right, go to jump.
Green spot.
Let go.
We're gonna go to green. Again, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we got a professional soccer player with us, man. Zach Ellis Hayden from the FC Energy.
Yes, sir. It's a blessing.
Have you played same position for each one of the teams?
Yup.
Or like.
In my professional career, I've only played right back, but back in college, I played a few different positions, so it's good to be a bit versatile.
Yeah,
Where'd you play college at?
I was in Cleveland, Ohio, Cleveland State University.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
How long were you there?
4 years. Spent 4 years there.
4 years?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's not one of your
Nice.
massive schools, you know, but we had a good program, good guys, so I enjoyed it.
Gotcha. So, this might get you in trouble, but out of all the cities you've been in, which one's your favorite so far?
Oh man, you
As
are
far as
trying
the
to get me
city,
in
not
trouble,
the
aren't you?
team, not the team, because obviously
Right.
you know you're gonna like it here, but
Facts.
as far as like just the city, the weather, you know, everything
Yeah.
that's that the city has to offer.
You know what,
Which
man?
one has been the
I like California, man. I really like California. So Fresno, yeah, because the weather, the vibe, chill people out there. So, you know, you can't go wrong with weather like that every day. So,
Oh, for sure.
just based
There's
on
just
the
so much to do
environment.
out there.
That too, but man, I gotta get out of this bedroom. What am I doing? But the people out here are nice too. I like Oklahoma City so far, so no complaints here either.
Alright, so I guess, are you slowly kind of already making like future choices as far as like wherever I end up playing in the future, I'd like to retire in a certain place? How old are you? Sorry, if you don't mind me asking.
It's all good now. I'm 29, and all my family is back in Canada, Toronto based. So for me, at some point, I'm always gonna want to return there. So, you know, I just take it in everywhere I go and continue playing the level I can. But that's kind of my goal.
Downed him.
Oh shoot!
Pushing that. He dead.
Hey, I got an assist. Come on.
He's still up there though. Somebody's up there.
Not the same guy as the most wanted.
Hey, shout out to
Yeah.
Big Tyler Energy.
Hey, Big Ty, thank you so much for tuning in, my guy. We appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us, the Cute Boys, and Zach as well.
Yes, sir.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm up here.
They're
Are
on
you
me.
guys up here too?
Oh shoot!
They're on you?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh shoot! There's someone over there.
I'm gonna drop down. Oh, Zach is pushing them.
I just saw red. I'm like, where are these boys at?
Hey, keep going.
Updated. Move to the next location.
I'm gonna drop in as soon as you go up too. All right, Zach. I'm right above you.
All right.
Can you see anything?
Oh, there's a guy at top over here. There's a guy up here. He's just laying down on the red
I got him.
house.
I got him. Let's go.
The most wanted.
Oh no!
Got
Zach
me
died.
right before he died.
Ah, no.
Uh-oh.
I thought I would. Oh, you're good.
Man, I'm going gulag, huh?
Uh-huh.
Bully. Luis, you had a guy on the red house where my body died, where my body was?
Okay, going that way. I have enough to bring you guys back in case you guys don't make it out. Oh, they're pushing me. Really wish they would push me.
This is the Gulag. Survive and you can redeploy.
Oh, this is everywhere.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here.
I'll wait for you guys to come back
You're up,
so
soldier.
I'll do anything.
Now go sort this fucker out.
Still chilling in his corner back there, Zach.
Word.
Hey.
Oh.
Sending you back to base.
Y'all
Big
like
Tyler
did the same.
said-
Y'all did the same move there.
Yeah,
Big
right?
Tyler said Zach's the best right back in the league. Sure is.
Respect,
quick.
Tyler.
Latino, you can land on me.
I was gonna land on the Scabby, but
Or
I'll land on
actually,
it.
land over there. You land over there. I'm gonna buy him back. Shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Baba police.
Alright, Zach, you're coming back.
My God.
Let's go. You can land on us.
And Zach, do you have a? You said all your family's back in Canada. Do you have a big family?
Yeah, I do, man. I have a lot of nieces and nephews growing up and getting big too, so yes, sir, I definitely do. Oh shit, that's some enemies people
Are you-
over there.
Are you a big family guy?
Yeah, definitely. That's who I spend all my off season with, pretty much, you know. Cause I'm
Yeah,
away
I
a
got
lot
you.
of the year, so much time I can spend with them, I'll take it.
Yeah. Alright, Zach, you can come to us.
Okay.
I got a box for you guys so you can get some shields.
Sure. Oh, nice one.
I downed one. Oh no, I didn't down him. He's still up. But they're pushing us.
Where are you guys at?
Green.
Down low. Cracked one.
Down one. He dead.
Out of plates.
There's some plates up there. Oh, shit. You guys want to push him real quick?
Buying,
Oh, there's a munition
third
box.
party.
Here's a munition box right here. Ah, I broke his
That's
armor.
one here. Oh, guy.
Oh, somebody just got
guy in
rezzed,
front of me.
dude.
Yeah. I saw him running, but I was
Right in front of me, right in front of me.
like, yeah.
Going around,
Two,
going
two,
around.
two, two. One's cracked. One's cracked.
Enemy soldier in.
Other guy just landed on us. Down.
Window.
Yep. Top. One's down low.
Yep, broke a shield. Broke a shield again. He's over here with me.
Watch your back, Zach.
All right.
I think they're in here with us. Right here. Ah, right there. Yeah, it's just him. His homies are dead. Ricardo said, what's up, boys? What's up, man?
Got
Thank
him.
you for tuning in. Again, guys, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in, man. We're hanging out with professional soccer player, my man Zach.
Someone downed me.
Marking your station.
Oh.
I'm back. Did you guys get that guy?
You got one, right?
He got
Oh,
me.
I got
more
two.
here.
Latino, I'm gonna land right on you. Just give me a little bit of cover, my dude.
Guy here. I'm not sure where he went.
Oh, somebody just got rezzed.
Oh,
Bet you that's the
probably
same
him.
guy. Yep.
Enemies in the area.
About
I had
to get
another guy
this.
just right here.
Vendor marked.
Gonna push that? Or do you want to go to our Lodi?
Get him back.
Oh yeah. Here. I'll go clear it and then that way. in case
Big
we both,
Tyler asked me who's the biggest gamer on the team. What a question.
Oof, I don't know, man.
Last year I think it
don't
was
know.
Nico. This guy used to game a lot. Nico Taravel. Oh, nice shot. Maybe Jaime.
Let's go. He's in the house. Yeah, this whole place is. Is
Yeah,
that you
I
want
got
to land on that Lodi?
I guess I don't even need it, but I'll grab it just to
Oh yeah, I forgot they don't. There's
Close,
no.
maybe.
Oh! I see it. I see a hater.
come on.
No. He's gonna be camping that.
Get to the safe zone.
I'll keep my eye on him. Jump.
Jungle. Affirmative.
That his loadout too then?
Yeah. He's in here somewhere. Oh, there's 2 of them. Yeah, there's 2 of them. They're pushing us. We should be able to get them real quick. Oh, nope, I'm dead. I'm big dead. Oh, no. One's on red.
Down. Dead. Resi, bro?
Oh, on the roof, huh?
Oh! Yeah, there's one on the roof.
Oh,
On
two.
the roof.
We had
not
got
bad.
sandwich there, boys.
That's not bad. 6-3-0, not bad. We're gonna run it back.
Man, you guys are nice.
Nah, like I said, we just play more. That's about it.
I feel you.
Yeah, I played too much during quarantine and stuff, but
Yeah.
Same.
I just turned 29, Zach, about 10 days ago or so.
No way.
February 19th, yeah.
Jeez.
I was just telling my wife yesterday, I was like, you know what, I'm going to stop gaming. I'm a grown up now.
You think things gotta change, huh?
Psych.
She's like, what? I said, actually, I'm not going to stop gaming. I just have to start scheduling my gaming. Like,
Facts.
randomly, like, I'm just going to play all day, or, like, I'm just going to wake up and play, or, like, start scheduling my gaming time.
Right. It's about moderation, isn't it, man?
Yeah. Sometimes when we stream for like 3 hours, I'm like, nah, bruh, I can't do this. I need to go home.
Right.
Because I'm such a... About that, what else do you do besides soccer? You know, any hobbies?
Yeah, I do got some hobbies.
Bring your gear and weapons. Planes are making
Trying to actually learn how to computer code.
Really?
So I've been doing this coding course, and yeah, man, I don't know, I'm into that stuff a little bit, so I'm just trying to learn more about it. So I'd be doing that in my spare time.
soldiering.
Okay.
Besides that, you know, any other person, game a little bit. I enjoy wine.
Is there a special place here in Oklahoma that you like to go taste the wine?
You know, I haven't found a place that's like my go-to yet. I've tried to like experiment with a few places and I like, but not that like I don't have a go-to place if to answer the question.
Yeah, I got you.
But Javier, our birthdays are similar. You know, my birthday's in about 5 days. Myself,
Okay.
I'm March 1st.
Hey,
March 1st. Well, happy early birthday, Zach.
happy
Appreciate it,
happy
man.
early birthday.
Turning 29 too.
Damn, we're all getting there, huh?
Getting there.
Because I turned 29 on December 6th.
Oh, you just
I can
did?
feel it in my knees. Nah, I will be turning 29 this
Okay.
December.
Yeah, that's funny. That's my mom's birthday.
For real?
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
look at that.
Look at that.
Battle Royale.
Flower
I'm sure
shop
she's a
wine.
lovely lady.
Another drop point for the team,
Yup.
soldier.
I think we had a question for you too, Zach.
What's up?
From Ricardo, he said Messi or Ronaldo.
Oh,
Oh,
we really trying to get him in trouble, guys.
yeah, for real. I like watching Messi. I like watching Messi because he'll do something special out of nowhere. But I appreciate Ronaldo's work rate and consistency. So it's hard to choose. That's a tough question, to be honest. But I guess I'll go with Messi just based on his
Messi.
natural ability. Oh shoot, you guys jumped or what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
jumped up. We got a blue mark over here.
Pull that right here and meet you guys there.
All right.
Yeah, I like that response though. You know, Messi will do something special, and of course, you can always appreciate what Ronaldo does.
Of course, and he's been doing it for a decade, damn near.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's still performing at a really high level.
This man's 36, I think, right? 35, 36. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
The highest level still. So yeah, you gotta appreciate those things.
Right.
So with you, you know, getting,
Targets are up. Get to
you
work.
know, we're not getting any younger. Is there a certain way that you approach your off season
Stay alert.
that you do differently from, let's say, whenever you were younger?
I try to be smarter about it because in the past, man, like it's the way I grew up. I just want to play every chance I get, play. But you know, I'm professional, so you gotta take care of certain things. You know, if you feel anything, you can't just go out and play through it. You actually gotta, you know, take care of the injury
Right.
or whatever you're feeling. So it's something I've learned over the years. But man, 20-year-old me, 23-year-old me, I'm not stopping any. You know, I just play. So. I still like
Yeah.
to do that, but now I just kind of warm up a bit different and approach it a bit differently, more in the gym too.
Let's listen to your body a little bit more.
Exactly.
Oh.
See that guy?
Trying to shoot me, bro?
Who was that?
Whoops.
What happened? I didn't even realize, but we have enough for Lodi.
Thanks.
Oh, dude, we landed on all the cash.
Cash money.
What's the nearest? Oh, we can just buy right here. Let's go, fellas.
How about you guys if you had to choose between Messi or Ronaldo?
Oh, Javier, I'll let you answer first, and then I'll go
Yeah.
second.
No, I like pretty much 100% agree with what you said, Zach. You know, I really didn't learn about European soccer until I got into like really in high school. Growing up, my Mexican dad, you know, all we watch was Mexican soccer.
Yeah.
So as I started watching more European soccer, started learning about different players and all the game, played the game, interpreted the game.
I got you.
So, I appreciate everything Ronaldo does. I wish if I would have watched Ronaldo maybe during his menu times, I may be more than a Ronaldo fan. But sorry to cut you off, bro. But yeah,
No,
for
go
now,
ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, I agree with what you had to say about watching Messi and what he does.
Right. It's so hard to like not appreciate one when like they're both just like exceptional talents. You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna play the devil's advocate.
Go
okay?
on.
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate and just so look at LeBron, right? LeBron, he went to different teams and won in different teams, right?
Yeah.
And I think for that only reason, I think Ronaldo is better because he was able to win a lot more and achieve more in other teams, right? And not just other teams, but like other systems, different ways of playing, languages, stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Facts.
So I think that's why he's a little bit
Friendly UAV overhead.
better in my mind. But I will say this with Messi, that you know, in soccer, really, you know, height and size is not that much. It doesn't play a big deal, but in certain situations it does, you know. So for
100.
what he's been able to do, you know, at his size is incredible, you know.
100%, man.
But that's just me playing the devil's advocate.
No, I hear that though.
That's you being a sports analyst.
That was an analyst
yeah,
answer,
yeah.
wasn't it? No, I like it.
Yeah.
Sounded like my guy Skip Bayless or something.
I was about to say. I think I need to change profession.
Yo, I know who this guy said, hey, get this guy off the sticks. Hey, Zeno, no hatred on this page, okay? All love out here. Oh, man.
Hey, Zach is trying.
Yeah, Zach, you mentioned you're back in town for preseason that starts in about a week. So
Yes, sir.
have you got to see some of the team, hang out, interact so far?
Yeah, I seen some of these guys, most of them honestly, so it's good to be back and see all the new faces, see some of the familiar faces. And no, I'm excited to have a good year, man. It seems like we have some good personnel, so that's always a good start.
That's good. That's good. Would you say that over your time playing professional, um, well, playing and coaching is a whole different thing, but do you see yourself coaching?
Could I see myself coaching?
Yeah,
Uh,
or done some coaching?
I've done some coaching in the past. I don't know if it's me, honestly. I think more. Man, that's a good question. I see myself more as kind of just creating an environment where
Anyone need this?
kids that just grow up loving to play soccer can play, where it's not so much having to instruct and coach, but just kind of have that football culture that I grew up on, like pick up, just always having a ball. You meet different people of different ethnicities, so I want to kind of host a similar environment like that in my city, to be honest. Whereas I'm not so much a coach, like, I don't want to have to coach and instruct, although I do have, I guess, some knowledge to pass on, but more so I just want to kind of help people get on with their careers in a different way. If that makes sense. That was a long answer, wasn't it?
No,
That was a good
definitely
answer,
makes
though. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good answer. With that being said, though, what are the difference between, the way that they teach soccer over there in Canada and the way they teach soccer here?
Honestly, I don't think there's a huge difference in the way they teach it. I've seen even different places in the States that kind of go about it differently, so I don't think the whole country is the same. Like I feel like in California, for example, there's a lot more just kind of free play and like kind of expressing yourself through because they have a lot of pickup fields over there, like Venice
Yeah.
Beach, they be playing a lot and stuff, so they get a lot of just players with those saucy type players that be doing moves, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
expressing themselves.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what that culture and environment brings up. Whereas other places a bit more structured, which is not, it's good as well. It's just different, if you know what I'm saying.
Drop headed your way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think the best thing is like the perfect combination of the two. Kind of being able to express yourself with friends, different cultures, different people, and also get that structure side of the game where you have a coach, because being coachable and being able to play with the team is super important as well.
No, I got you.
Dang, your gun looks nice, man. You got that bumblebee joint.
Uh-huh. That gold.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
Yaga!
Oh,
Woo! You got him?
Yep.
oh.
Let's go! Hey, we got a
There's
whole
a-
team over there to the right.
Yeah, there's a guy at the
Oh,
top
shoot.
shooting at me.
Oh!
Damn, they're beaming me. Oh, I'm dead.
Cracked me.
Oh, you're dead?
Bro, I'm dead.
Your teammates in the
Big-
gulag.
I'm big
If
time
they
dead.
survive, they can redeploy.
Where's he at?
Contact!
Oh, there's another guy. Can't make it out.
Yeah, my man Zach is holding his own, though.
Oh! Oh, I was. Jeez.
Spoke too soon. Spoke too
I
soon.
know, right? Oh, that's where he was. Man, I'm trying to jump on that bike and ride away out of there.
Yeah. I was getting cracked too. Yeah, I really like what you said though, Zach, about the culture that you want to build around, like the way that you've grown up around soccer. So my friends Jose and Ricardo, we started Football Factory, and so that's one of the things that we noticed here in Oklahoma too. We want to just create an environment where people can show soccer, have fun, also learn, but kind of get away from the competitive nature and just be yourself.
Right.
And I've learned so much just from Instagram because, like you said, Venice Beach has those little courts where you can just show. So I think the culture has changed.
Hey, what's the football factory zone you're talking about?
Yeah, so my friend Ricardo, Jose, and I went to Mid-America, played college ball there, and so we were all coaching in different places, and then we came to kind of realize how much need there was for just rec soccer and just maybe some free soccer.
Right.
And so part of what we started doing was free soccer at 6 in the morning for everyone and anyone who would show up.
Yeah. So it'd be pick up pretty much, right?
Yeah, pick up pretty much. We started off with 10 people showing up. Eventually we had 100 kids show up.
Damn.
So it was pretty crazy to see that, but our main goal has been to just promote Oklahoma soccer.
Right.
And doing it through the high school, at the high school level, doing it at the college level, the professional level, of course. So that's what we do with Football Factory, you know, just work on growing the culture of it.
That's dope, man. I think that's so needed too. Like just a place where kids can just play, express themselves, and play with different groups. It's important.
Moving.
Dana, you got any extra guns?
Yeah.
What?
You can take my.
Hold on.
Oh, there's two.
I'm about to run him up.
Moving.
Yeah.
Let's see if this really works.
Go on, boys.
Oh, nope, it didn't work. I almost had him though. I was trying to run them over, but they got me. They were gonna be right in front of me. Yep.
Oh shoot, this storm.
What? Let's
yeah.
go! Let's go!
Now we gotta run our asses off.
Yup. Dip up out of there.
Zone's not too far though.
Oh yeah, it's not too bad.
Bruh, my man Zach already has 3 kills.
Come on.
Gotta step my game up. Gotta step my game up.
Oh shoot.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to push that.
Yeah, mark it, bro, cause we need to probably get there and get some.
Wait, let me send you to you. Shoot, man, they're all far. Could go hospital. No, don't go hospital. Go to this one right here. Probably be your best bet. It's gonna be hot though. The block's gonna be hot. Just know that.
Gonna be people out here. Oh, this gun is alright.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody hopping on, hanging out with us. Let me put some links up here. Yo, Zach, do you mind if I put your Instagram? That way people can start following you?
No, absolutely not.
Go for it, okay. Here. But for all of you guys that are watching, if you want to go follow our guy Zach, link is right here to his Instagram. Is that the best way to kind of keep up with what you're doing?
Yeah, man. I'm not on the Twitter thing yet, but maybe soon. But
Not
for
yet.
now, it's the IG.
Coming soon?
Yeah, I think so. I think
So-
it's gotta be.
It's right there, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to go check out his Instagram, go check it out.
Appreciate it.
Vendor here if you need equipment.
So what kind of other guests do you guys have on here?
So pretty much, our goal here at QB Sports is to diversify esports, right? So when you think of gaming, everyone has the traditional thought of nerdy guys in the basement, right? And it's not true. I mean, you got like Javier, he's a lawyer, right? We've
that's
had
dope.
models, we've had basketball players, collegiate athletes, we've had bodybuilders, all kinds of people, right? So what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a community of not just gamers, but when you think of QB Sports, you think of Oklahoma City as a whole, right? You're thinking about everyone, not just the hardcore gamers. So we've had all kinds of people in here, and honestly, anybody that has a message, they're welcome to hit us up and be like, yo, I want to be in here for guest night.
That's what's up, man.
But I mean, like I said, it's about growing the community, kind of like you said with soccer. You know, it's you're trying to create a community with, you know, kids and different backgrounds, and not just kids but adults too. Like, I mean, Javier, he was one of our guests, and now he comes here a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And we like hanging out with him. He likes to come in here, hang out with us.
Yeah, I'd love it.
That's what's up, man. I like that because gaming's one of those things that a lot of people are into of different, like you said, different careers, different like types of people. So I feel that, man.
And this is just the beginning. We've been open since October, and yeah, I mean, besides doing the streaming and having guest night, We rent out the facility for people to come in here and just kind of, if they want a game, come in here and game. They just come in here and hang out. We've got a tournament on Sunday for people that want to, win some money while they're gaming. Why not? And
Yeah.
but yeah, we're trying to do a little bit of everything. And really
Yeah,
kind
guys
of
coming in.
where? It was
from
over there, right?
Waypoint
Yeah,
marked.
somewhere.
Move.
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to raise awareness of esports in Oklahoma City, because when you think of esports, you don't really think of Oklahoma City,
Yeah, yeah,
Think of LA, Dallas, Chicago, New York City.
yeah. I hear you. And esports is actually huge, isn't it? Like it's even growing.
Yeah, it's
Like,
growing.
Yep.
It's growing, and it's we're like I said, we're just trying to
Hey, there's
educate
someone
people
here.
and let them know.
I mean,
Where
awesome.
point.
That car just pulled up.
Oh, he's shooting me. I broke his shield though.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Damn, I'm out of ammo. Oh, Latino, you're far from us.
Yeah, bro. I should have said something, but I think
There's
I
my
did
left.
that. Coming up.
One over there.
Waypoint marked. Move.
But yeah, everybody that's watching, man, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're at Vanessa House, thank you so much for going out there and hanging out at Vanessa House Beer Company. Shout out to them, our proud sponsors.
Yeah, shout out Vanessa House. Great drink here too. Enjoying this.
Oh yeah, it's delicious. I love it.
I think, or Jose's gonna be here for the weekend, the other business owner. So I think we're gonna go up there Monday. So anybody that wants to come hang out with us, Monday, be there.
Okay, I got an assist. Super late.
Back, this one.
I meant to ask this about Zach. So you said you're doing like coding, right?
Yeah, I just started like maybe not too long ago, a month or two ago, getting into it.
I just kind of started looking at like cryptocurrency.
Oh, okay.
Is that something like that you built interest in yet, or heard of? Or
Yeah, definitely heard of in terms of an investment route, and I'm learning more of it day by day too. So I can't say I'm an expert by any means, but I definitely think it's something that's in the future. You know what I mean? That's here to stay. So I'm trying to,
Yeah.
I can't say I'm an expert, like I said. So that's all the, you know what I mean, educated information I can really say without trying to
Yeah.
say too much. But I do definitely keep an eye on it and try and, I think it's a good investment vessel for the future, anyways.
Yeah, and I was just asking because I just recently decided I would hop into this cryptocurrency world.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I bought some Bitcoin, but I was like watching TikTok videos, trying to do a little bit of research and stuff like that. And like some people have, or miners, Bitcoin miners, they're doing their thing with their little PCs at home and making, really they say like, oh, this machine made me $40, but in reality, because of the power they're paying, it makes them like, they actually end up paying instead of making money.
I got him.
Wow.
Team wipe.
They pay for their power rather than making money.
Yeah, I hear you.
Part of the mining process. Computers.
Yeah.
What kind of computer do you have? I'm not a big computer guy, but
No, I just have a Mac, and this is the first Mac I've had. I had it for like going on 4 or 5 years now, and I'll never go back. I don't think, man. I mean, I don't game on it, but just like in terms of never had any viruses. It's the way it works. It's been clutch.
Oh, he's in here. Damn. He's coming for you. They're coming for you.
Get this done. Stop. You've got a loadout drop inbound.
They dropping things on you?
oh, there's a there's recon out there, but I think they had a recon too. Get that recon
Same
is getting
spot?
done. Yeah, same spot.
Yeah.
And they're fighting someone else. And
Yo, Zach, you mind if I post a little highlight clip of yours? That way people can see what kind of sauce you bring to the field.
For sure, man. Yeah, no problem.
Got you. So if you want to see what... Nice, Latino, nice.
Enemy soldier incoming.
there's
Oh, that's the...
Just
Yep.
you.
Oh.
I need
So guys, if you want to see a little bit of some highlights of Zach and you want to see what he does on the field, man, go check out that link right there. My man's got the moves and he's got the speed.
I appreciate that, man.
Enemy
Appreciate
UAV
it.
overhead.
Where are you? Oh my days.
I can
Here
get him.
he comes.
Wait. Oh shoot.
Yup, he's right there. By that truck.
That was a handgun
Allied
jam.
cluster strike inbound.
Oh no! Don't bring me back. Do not bring me back. He's in there. Not doing too bad.
Not bad, right?
No,
Yeah,
not at
bad,
all.
man, so far.
And we're in the last circle. What? Bruh. See him? He's peeking down that door.
Can hear him.
You know what? He's gonna be hanging up in that corner. Yep.
Oh no!
Let's go! Yeah!
Go, bro.
Yeah, if you win this, have your whole wow,
Well done.
bro, that was wild. Oh damn. Landing on you, landing on you.
Yeah, there's. I don't know that there's enough loot here.
Yeah.
Grab something. 4 seconds.
Got eyes on me?
Damn, you're. Yeah, on the left.
Shielding up, shielding up, shielding up.
Over here somewhere. Damn, no cover.
Gonna rotate maybe right.
That M16, bro.
Oh, nope. Coming straight at you, he's coming straight at you. It's just one.
Ah, blading up, bro.
Oh,
Oh.
5 remain.
damn,
Then I got
bro,
killed on the
so
other
close.
side.
Third place. Let's go.
There's no cover out there at all for you guys.
4, 2, 3, not
GG,
bad.
boys.
Yo, Zach, you said what? Zach, you're doing better than me.
It's not bad, man.
A little break from the gaming, that way we can answer some questions out there.
For sure.
See what the chat is looking like. Shigun man said, ooga, 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 ooga. Refresh GG said, no, third, let's go.
Definitely needed a little break after that intense moment
It
there.
was
Oh,
intense,
for
wasn't it?
real. So, top three places that you've liked so far to eat here. Well, what are they?
Um, let me think. Let me think. To eat. Oh man, I'm simple. Like, you know what I do like that I don't think there's many of here, or maybe someone in the comments could hit me up if there are, but I like Caribbean food, like Jamaican food. I haven't found like a
Oh,
Jamaican cuisine out here, so if anyone knows of one, let me know. But besides that, I'm easy, man. Like Chipotle, I like to cook a lot, cook some pasta and stuff like that. I keep it simple. So in terms of my favorite, oh, I do like this chicken place that's close to downtown. I forget the name though.
God.
Man, something they have nice chicken sandwiches and fried chicken. I just forget the name. It might be up in like Midtown area. Man, I'm
Oh,
so
oh.
mad I forgot
Hey,
it.
hey, Zach, put the mic a little bit closer to to
Oh,
yours.
how's
There
that?
you go.
Oh, my
That's
fault.
better. There you go. There, because you were cutting out a little bit.
Oh, okay, okay. No, I can't think of that place, man. It's gonna make me mad, but they have some good chicken sandwiches, so that's one of my cheat meals, where I'll go to and after a game or something, but I just can't remember the name.
Deep Deuce Grill.
Deep Deuce Grill.
Is that
That
what it
doesn't
is?
sound familiar. No. Is it?
It's Deep Deuce Grill. That place is pretty good. And the downtown area, right there by like the Aloft Hotel. Well, I don't know. There may be. Not in the
Ah,
downtown area. So
I'll have to try that though. That place sounds nice. Deep Deuce.
yeah. Jay Alvarez at Deep Deuce Grill.
All right, all right. Yeah, man.
You like to venture out a lot, or well, pre-COVID, did you like to venture out into the city and just kind of check out things,
Yeah,
see what kind
man.
of restaurants?
Restaurants and I'm pretty laid back, so I like parks. I like chilling at the parks like downtown and
Really?
yeah, they have this park downtown. I forget the name of that too. I'm still getting my bearings right since I came back. It's only been 2 weeks, but
Is it the new one?
I think so.
The Scissor
Yeah,
Trail?
that's it. Scissor
Nice.
Tailor or whatever. Yeah, I like chilling by
Yeah.
there. So yeah, I'm easy going, man. I like to go to the mall here and there, walk around. But besides that, I'm a homebody, and then when I go out, I just kind of explore the city.
So, with that being said, Oklahoma City, it's not as big as, Orlando or even Fresno, So, do you get a lot of fan engagement? Like, where you're just walking around and, somebody's. Because Oklahoma City is it's a big city land-wise, but population-wise, it's not as big. So, does that happen very often to where you're kind of like walking somewhere and they're like, hey, yo, you play for the Energy?
Some man, because the thing is here, even though it's not as big as those cities, you have a tight fan base where people are really like tight knit and really with the club and behind the team. So yeah, you do get that, and they're really supportive and stuff, which I like. That's what I really like about being here is that people really back the team. So it's a good feeling, man. It's a good feeling.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, I agree with that, Zach. I think part of the following in OKC is that, like you said, very tight niche. Everyone kind of knows. Oh, we know if you're a fan of the game and fan of the team, you're gonna know what player is signed, and then when you see the player, you
Yeah,
see the coach, um, or if you're at the games and you see someone that's with the.
Mhm.
And I think Energy has been pretty accessible, that
yeah.
matter as well. Just going to some of the high schools, the coach has been going to the high schools and engaged as well, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, that's cool too that we get to go out in the community and stuff. And with COVID, it makes it a bit obviously some extra precautions we got to take just in
Yeah.
general. But no, man, I like being out in the community for certain things. So even things like this is cool, man, because like when do you get a chance? When do like personally, I don't get a chance to do stuff like this often. So it just makes it cool. And you meet certain types of different people from different landscapes, different careers. So yeah, man, it's a blessing. It's cool. And I'm liking OKC.
No, that's awesome. I think being from a US, like I feel like most USL teams it is like that to where, like you said, it's accessible. Like the players, like you wouldn't see like Carlos Vela going to hang out with some esports organization, but when you have these USL teams, they're more about the community. you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
actually getting out there and doing the footwork. And it's not from what I've seen, it's not a thing that the team makes them do it. It's more of like the individuals are like, yo, uh, like you reached out to us again, and we're like, yo, is that thing still down? Because I reached out to you in November.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, I'm in Canada, can't really, obviously go out there. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you hit me up later, and so I was surprised. I was like, oh shit, like he hit us back. Yes, let's
Mhm.
do this. So, I think that's awesome. That's pretty really cool, and I hope that's something that sticks with the energy that that let their players engage on their own, instead of like I said, those bigger MLS teams where you don't really get to do things like this.
Yeah, yeah, no, I agree, man. It's cool to do stuff like this, and it's good for like the team, like pushing the team name and the club out there, and also
Yeah.
for the supporters, like to kind of get behind the players and kind of know them on a different level. So I think both ways it works, and it's cool.
Jay Alvarez, OKC, asked if you've played with the national team.
No, I never. I never have with the Canadian national team, so that's something that's still on the radar. I keep
Yeah.
improving every year, so who knows if it's in God's hands. But I keep I always keep my options open for that type of stuff.
Yeah. And your position with Energy is right back?
Right back.
Is that what somebody said in the
Yes,
so
sir.
have you always been a defender? Is that something that you've kind of fallen into as you've grown?
Yeah, so I'd say I'd fallen into it in university. So before that, I kind of played on the wing, played as a defender, and like a whole bunch of different positions. But yeah, like when you get to a certain level, you kind of have to. You don't have to, but I think it's maybe a bit helpful, or it just happens where you kind of fit into a position in its mold. So the right back position for me, like I like to like make runs forward, decent defender, which I enjoy too. And then obviously my stamina is pretty good, so running up and down that line all day for me is like, it's natural. So I just kind of fit into that and been doing it for years now. So now I'm just still trying to every day try and like master that position, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's so like important that you say that. So like if I think if any young player watches this game, it's like there's a thing about like being coachable, but then there's another thing about like molding into the team, like you said, like playing your part and then learning your skill and your ability as well. Because I know when I started college soccer, I was kind of going in more of as an attacking player,
okay.
and then the coaches, they caught like that I was fast on the wings, that I was a decent defender, and they moved me to a right back.
Oh, okay, you're
And
playing
so
right
then I
back too.
played, so I played right back for 4 years. Yeah. But in high school, I played like a sweeper stopper or midfield. Um, but yeah, after 4 years of high school playing sweeper stopper midfield area, I
Mm,
moved into the right back in my college years. And so, just being able to mold and help the team where it was needed. I think it's an important trait that maybe isn't talked about a lot for soccer players and really just athletes in general. Team sports more
yeah,
than anything.
yeah.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
Nah, nothing too serious. I played a little bit of basketball, but I wasn't that nice, man. I didn't have that jumper or nothing, so for me it was always soccer, like the main thing. And back to your point about like specializing in a position, or like I think it's so important because you work on like your skills, like passing, shooting, this and that, but the more you could like master the things that you go through in a game, the motions and actions that you go consistently in a game, like specifically, for example, a center midfielder maybe like getting the ball from this angle and then spraying it out that way, like certain things that happen consistently might be better for them to concentrate and work on than like I don't know, defensive heading or something. So like it's good to obviously be all around, but I feel like if you're playing a certain position, you want to be able to master the important things of that position, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, it really does because like like you said, even the jump shot, having that jumper is something that you have to practice. You have to practice that jumper. You have to practice making that free throw.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to practice your 2v1s on that right side. You got
You
to
know?
practice dropping in, covering,
Yeah.
doing all those little things. But no, yeah, it's so cool that you're here to be able to share that with us.
Cool,
So
man.
more than anything, we appreciate you. for coming through. I appreciate Luis and Jose for what they do here at the Cube and what they continue to do for the Cube.
100, man.
And yeah, and it's taken sports to a whole new level.
Facts, man. You guys have a dope setup in here too. It's like it's dope, man. This is a real cool spot you guys have, and nice thing you got going.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, again, it just circles back to creating a community for us, and people like you coming in and, just hanging out with us and just kind of blessing us with, not just soccer knowledge, but like, to me, I love guest night. We do it once a week because I
Okay.
get to meet people and
Yep.
like really learn about them. Like I didn't know anything about Javier until he came in, and now we text. And he helps me. He lets me borrow his drone, and anytime he wants to come in here and game, he lets me know. Same
Dope.
thing. I hope that's something that if you ever want to play some Smite, dude, come in here. We'll play. We'll get a team together, and but yeah, for me, honestly. Uh, it's about creating the community for esports, laying the foundation. And I feel like we're
Mhm.
doing a good job. And but yeah, it goes back to people like you saying, yeah, I want to try something new.
Yep.
I want to see what this is about, and hopefully you leave here with a good impression about us.
Facts.
As
No.
far as the organization. But no, again, thank you so much for coming in, man. Like I know with off season coming up pretty soon, your schedule's about to ramp up. So appreciate it
Yeah.
that you made some time for us to come in here and hang out.
Of course, man. Of course, man. No, I'm happy to be here, and I think it's cool what you guys are doing with the community and just soccer, gaming, just like anything. Like it's about finding like your frequency, and then people that kind of draw to that as well. So there's definitely gamers out there, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of gamers reaching out and kind of following what you guys do just because you guys share that same interest, just like me in soccer or us in soccer, all have similar interests with certain things. So I think it's an interesting thing about coming across different people.
Have you ever done anything like this, like a podcast or
Um,
live stream or anything like that?
I've done like some podcasts and like radio type things, but nothing like gaming, Nothing like a gaming
Yeah.
on Twitch and stuff, but it's cool.
I have another question from Jay Alvarez. Do you play futsal? And I'm going to expand on that question just a little bit. Um, I asked if you played any other sports, but did you play futsal growing up and through like college years at all, or like? But do you play futsal?
Yeah, I grew up playing like, I mean, I guess we didn't call it futsal, but like it was on a gym floor. We had like a mini ball, so it's pretty much futsal, but we just played anywhere
Yeah.
we could. So there were times like we had a YMCA down the street or not down the street, like a few blocks away. And I would leave school. I would leave school at like, man, 12 o'clock in the afternoon to go play at this pickup YMCA. No kids at my age are leaving school, you know what I mean? Like everyone's supposed to be in school. I'm leaving school to go play
Yeah.
with these guys who are, are a bit older than me. And man, that's just kind of how I grew up. But yeah, futsal was definitely part of that cuz during the winter months, especially in Canada, man, it's tough to get in the field sometimes. So, yeah,
Yeah.
if you're on the gym floor playing futsal, whether you're on the turf field indoor, like anywhere you could get a field sometimes, it's like, man, you got to do what you got to do. So, definitely grew
Yeah.
up playing futsal, and I think it's important to kind of get those because you're in a tight space. In futsal, it's a tight
Yeah.
space, so I think it helps with your decision making and getting out of tight spaces and stuff. So, yeah, I like futsal a lot.
Yeah.
With what you said right there, so has soccer always been like something that you were just kind of like gravitated towards, or was it kind
Always.
of like pushed by family, where they were like, yo, we want to see if you're good at this, or was it something you were just kind of like, oh man, this is amazing, like
Yeah, well, growing up,
start playing some more.
right, growing up, my brother and my cousin was 4 years older than me. My brother's 8 years older than me, so obviously a bit of an age gap. But those two lived and breathed soccer at the time, so I would always grow. I grew up playing with them, and they're always bigger and stuff. So I mean, I guess you learn to survive in different ways. Obviously, physically wasn't the way with them. So, but yeah, I grew up with them playing. My brother went off to England at the time. My cousin went off, but for me, after that, it kind of just stuck with me. So I think they were a big reason why I got into it and loved it, watching it, all that. Grew up in the culture, but then after a while, there's like there was no turning back for me. I was just every night out there playing, and it's kind of all I knew, and I loved it. So, But yeah, I definitely say some of my family, my cousin and brother kind of instilled that in me, and then after that just took off, man.
Yeah. When you say your brother and your cousin took off, did they go play?
Yeah, so my brother went to England. He played semi-pro out there for 6 years. And my cousin played in Scotland too, and they were ballers, man. But at that
Yeah.
time, there weren't like the same opportunities in North America. Like I said, there's a bit of an age difference, and like just now, like USL, even the league in Canada, we have a league now, our second year CPL. Those are just starting to
Yeah.
pop off, and USL now is getting to a good level where they're paying good. People are making careers. But man, like at their time, and this is now, so this is like they're 8 years older than me, and I started 6 years ago. So imagine that time difference. There wasn't like,
Yeah.
man, it was not just so competitive, but limited opportunities. You didn't have so many academies, so many scouts. The game just grew since then. So I feel blessed at the time that I grew up in, but I'm even thinking like imagine 10 years out in the line like yeah there's going to be
Yeah.
competition like always but the infrastructure like in America, Canada, around this type of like this part of the world, I think it'll be like next level, man. So it's exciting
Yeah.
for soccer in the future.
Especially 5 years from now, the 2026
Yeah.
World Cup.
Yeah,
Phew.
bro, that'll
Yeah.
be
For
crazy. I can't
sure.
wait for that.
I
Dude,
know.
that's gonna be insane. You got Denver, Kansas City, and Dallas are or around us that
Yeah.
are gonna be
Oh,
I think they're on the finalist list, but that's gonna be amazing. Like, imagine I don't even care who plays in those three cities. Like,
right,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
man.
go because they're so close. Like, oh, I just
Man,
gotta go.
World Cup,
Obviously,
you gotta
I
go.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. Oh, I gotta go catch Mexico for sure. No matter where
Facts.
they go, but for sure, I hope it's somewhere near like Dallas or KC or Denver stuff like that.
And not
Yeah.
just that they're hosting it here, but that means America's going to be in it, and Canada's host. It's I think it's USA, Canada, Mexico. So
Mexico.
Yeah.
Canada's gonna be, it's gonna be so dope, man. And all in like, you know what I'm saying? And there's our vicinity, so we'll be able to catch games, be in that culture. Like, man, I can't wait for that. That's a good call.
Yeah, the Megalodon says they're playing in Dallas for sure. I think they'll
There
play
you
Word.
in
go.
Dallas for sure. I think I mean, it's either Dallas or Houston, but I think Dallas will be more of a let's go to Dallas. They're both
Yeah.
international, have international airports and all that. But
True, true,
I think
true.
yeah,
they're doing three in Canada, three in Mexico, and then the rest are gonna be here, right? As far
I
Yeah.
as
think so.
the
Yes.
stadiums, yeah.
Yeah, I've done my best to start saving for it, so I've got a little savings aside just for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Um, I it's early, but if I can have the money kind of just set aside right now instead of here comes the World Cup in 1 year and try to set aside
Yeah.
$5,000 or something, that's not gonna happen.
Facts, man. No,
Yeah,
that's
for
true.
sure. And we won't ever get this chance to like, cause I mean, you live here, so you say you're gonna save some money instead of like some of the people whenever it's like in Brazil or something like that. You actually
Yeah,
have to like pay for where you're gonna stay at. And I remember they did an article on Univision where people were like sleeping on the beach. They're like, I don't have the money, but I'm going to the game. Like, but I'm gonna
Damn.
sleep on the beach. So I have to go check it out. So I think if for us, it's the perfect time for us to, like you said, save some money and it won't be as expensive.
Yeah, that's smart,
But
man.
that being said, let's go ahead and get into our game. Let's do another couple rounds. I think we got what, third? Ooh, we're about to be there. We're about to be there.
over
Come on.
there.
Hey, what's this thing right here? An energy drink, huh?
It's it's an energy drink, right? This G Fuel.
All right, I'll try it out.
Got Iron Man just tuned in. What's up, everyone in the chat? I'm keeping up with everybody over here. If you haven't, take some time, subscribe to Cube Esports. Make sure you go on to. I like sharing on Facebook. I feel like Facebook has the most reach, but we definitely want to. Is Twitch your main streaming site right now, Luis?
It is. It's where we make most of our money. Obviously, on Facebook
Yeah.
you can make money, but since we just started streaming on
Yeah.
Facebook, not a lot of people know. But you are right, though. It is the most accessible. So for
Yeah.
some people, it's a lot easier to just get on Facebook and watch us.
Yeah.
Other people they want to get on Twitch and subscribe and follow and all that stuff. So either one, yeah, that you can.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
with that, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link to all of our social media platforms. That way you guys can keep up with this. And again, man, shout out to Javier for coming in here, and it was a last minute thing. JR Kid couldn't make it because of work. He wanted to be here. He had a bunch of questions, but I think we're gonna have Zach back for sure for part 2.
I'm about it, man.
Like I said, we're gonna have to play some Smite.
Hell yeah.
So Zach, are you the youngest, oldest? I guess you're not the oldest because you had an older brother, but then
Yeah.
you're the youngest, middle child.
I'm the youngest, man.
Youngest.
Yes, sir. I used to be the baby, then all my brothers and sisters started having kids, nieces and nephews now, so I'm not the baby, but the youngest of the siblings.
Family start having babies, and I'm not the baby no more.
They forgot about me. They probably haven't noticed I left yet.
That's funny.
Zach, go get us some milk, man.
Right? Like, is
Been
he
here
back
in a long time.
Is Zach back from the store yet, or what?
Quick little recap, man. Everybody that's tuned in so far, appreciate everybody. For me, man, guest night is very special. I'm from Oklahoma City. Javier, they told me he was a legend in soccer, and then I found out he was a lawyer, so I was like, dope, this is cool, you know, something out of our wheelhouse. And same thing with Zach, man. He came in, he's hanging out with us, he's a professional soccer player, so for me, it's very special, man. It's about our city and our community, so appreciate everybody tuning in.
Then this game like loaded up real quick, didn't it?
Quick.
The Meg said, oh, they lied to you about the legend part. Let's do this.
I was a legend for just a little while, I think.
I do have a question, though. Where did Boyo come from? So did you look like a Boyo, or?
Good question. No, Boyo comes from family, really. Family gave me the name first, and then it just kind of it carried on through soccer and just the community that I knew. But a funny story, I was while I was in college, we were going away for our first game, and I was riding in the bus, and I hear people like arguing, yo, his name's Javier, no, his name's Boyo, no, his name's Javier. It's so crowded right here, boys.
Yeah, push left, push left,
I'm gonna
push
land
left.
up here. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh. I'm with you, Zach, I'm with you.
Targets are up. Get to work.
So then the name carried on from
Enemy
there.
UAV overhead.
Gotcha.
But yeah, there's arguments about what my real name was, so that was pretty funny.
Damn, it's that serious, huh?
Yeah.
It was about to come to blows.
Yeah. And everywhere I went, someone just always knew me as Boyo somehow. Uh-oh. What on me?
This
Enemy
shotgun is
UAV
not it.
overhead.
Oh shit.
Oh, shoot, I got a sniper. I don't know what. Oh, he's right here. Oh, he's on my dead body.
Damn, he got me too. Oh,
He got
buddy.
you too? Yo, I couldn't see him. He was blended in.
I got bodied. I need to get out of here. This is too hot.
He said I got bodied.
Someone's saying, man, Javier was a commander back in the day. He pulled all the strings. We had some
All
good
my
battles.
hamstrings. Nah, man, I really enjoyed the game. I mean, for me, it was just like a chance to be myself, to forget about everything else, you know. My
Oh,
family.
dude. Oh, I got sniped.
You broke your legs.
No, I got sniped, bro. I got sniped. I swear,
you
dude.
broke your legs.
Damn, bro. It's
I
embarrassing.
think we got. This is looted though.
Yeah, everything's looted.
But yeah, man, I made captain my senior year just because we had an Englishman who was gonna be captain the whole time he was there, no matter what.
Yeah.
I was captain my sophomore year in high school, junior year, and senior year. So, you know, I was as my one of my counselors called me. I was just a silent leader.
Tracking your position.
Yeah.
I always found a way to kind of get in the leading position and then made the best of it.
You're the lead by example kind of guy?
Yeah.
I feel that.
No, Chubby man, your threat's up, bro.
Oh, damn, I got,
it's
this time I
real
really
high.
got sniped.
Yeah. They're waiting for me to come save you.
Nah. Oh man, Zach is far from me.
I'm far, aren't I?
Spot right there on you.
Oh shoot.
Closing
Yeah,
in.
that's right here.
Said,
Get you back.
the
Chubby
back
man.
said Boyo was got juked though.
I mean, my coach always said it's the ball or the player, but never both. So I made sure I live by that rule.
Chican man said facts. His real name
Enemy
is Boyo.
UAV overhead.
Yeah, my real name is what?
You should have named your practice Dun and Boyo.
Don and Pollo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've been a lawyer. Actually, it's gonna be 2 years here in April.
2 years you been a lawyer?
Yep, 2 years in April.
That's what's up, man. The schooling was
So
long
far
for
you've
that?
enjoyed it?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. What was that, Zach?
Oh no, sorry. I just asked. The schooling must have been long for that, no? Or
Yeah, well, my 4 years of undergrad and then 3.5 years of law school.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it was definitely feels like it was a lot longer though. But now that I'm done with it, it's like, man, I'll never go back to school. Really, it's the way I feel about that.
For real.
I'm gonna come to you guys. Grab one.
We're surrounded.
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind.
UAV overhead.
I'm about to start sniping though. Down one. No. Hey, the block is hot over there. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
The block is hot.
Still Jenny
Dead
from the
bodies
block.
everywhere. Uh-huh.
What kind of music do you listen to, Zach?
I like all kinds. The music you guys were playing earlier is I was really vibing to. So it was like some chill kind of rap music, you know?
J. Cole,
J. Cole.
yeah.
Yeah,
J. Cole,
Kendrick.
Oh, world.
I definitely like Drake.
Down one over there.
Armed mobile.
He dead.
Oh, nice one.
It's not a team wipe, so his buddies are somewhere around.
Before COVID, would you go to
sorry.
concerts, Zach?
Good.
Nah, you know, I didn't go to
he's
too
right there.
many concerts, but I do like them. I like the, oh, there we go.
Damn. There's another one right there, Zach.
Oh,
Yeah, we got.
someone was telling me to focus, man. I definitely was. Eyes popping out of my sockets.
Oh! Yeah, boys, I was gonna get y'all back right there, but it's definitely hot.
Iron Man said, how long has Zach been a pro?
I'm going into my 6th season now, so going on 6 years. Which is crazy to think of, man, honestly. It's crazy to say sometimes, but yeah, I'm going to my 6th season.
So so growing up, you know, you're playing soccer, you're developing yourself as a player. At what point were you kind of like, yo, I can do this, you know? Like, I'm not just good, but I'm up there, you know?
Man, I always thought it. That's the thing, because I always thought so, but the thing is, I had no clue how I was gonna get there, honestly. Like, the thing that, like, I didn't understand, and even people may not understand, or even kids that, like, at a young age didn't understand, is that, like, yeah, you could train and play and do all the kind of, like, get your skills up and everything that you can do, but someone has to see you. You have to get exposure, and it's not easy. Sometimes you gotta know someone's gotta point you in that right direction, which luckily I had some good people around me
Loadout drop headed your way.
But yeah, man, to answer your question, I always had belief that I could play at a high level, so I just kept playing.
Yeah.
But I'm glad things worked out, man, because like I said, I didn't understand that at the time, that you know, you got to put yourself out there, and it's not as easy as it looks just to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get to the pro scene.
When he just won?
Yeah, but he took off in the wood.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Get that,
Does anyone need
get
it?
that, what's it called? OD real quick. There's people there.
To the care package.
Javier, did you ever think of trying out and attempting to go pro in soccer, Iron Man? Yeah, I did, man. I tried out. I did the Energy FC tryouts, but I did it my senior year, and it was after we had gone to nationals. When we came back, my body was just dead. I wish I would have had someone to say, "Yo, take a break. You know, you don't have to do it right now. There's gonna be more opportunities." I would have had time to take care of my body, get ready, prepared physically. So that's as far as my tryouts really went. I never tried anything past that. Appreciate the question, Iron Man.
So what would you have changed going back to like those open trial days? 'Cause I did a few of those too,
Enemy
but
UAV overhead.
like, what do you think? Would you have changed anything? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean for me, I would have changed just my prep overall. Because there was no prep for me, because I was like, oh, I'm a senior, I'm strong, you know, I'm fit. But there were people there that were a lot fitter than I was. Like being fit isn't just about running,
Facts.
you know. And that, oh damn, he's up top.
Moving.
Yep. They're still there. That's two of them. We can jump them real quick. One's moving towards Zach. Gotta get up there though. Want him to.
Yeah, really my prep more than anything, Zach, I would have changed. One on me.
Enemy UAV overhead.
They're gone. Take off. Unless they got ghost out of nowhere. Got a munition box.
Oh.
Do we need it?
There's one. He's still here, by that blue box.
I got him. I got Zach.
Alright, coming up.
He over there.
I got Zach.
You got
I'm
him?
up top.
I've got you.
Gotta go. Gas. I'm gonna push right.
Yeah. I'll push with you. Or I'm gonna push left.
Ooh, I got sniped at from the parking garage.
Oh, they're right there.
Eyes on dark. Move it.
And it was my
gotta go.
first, it was really my first and only tryout. So I wish I would have probably had like an earlier opportunity to do one. Like when I was 18, 19, when I was actually really fit.
Yeah.
Cause you know, 18, 19, I was like 150, 60 pounds. By the time I got to my senior year, I was like 175, almost 180. So it would just give me a better idea of what the whole atmosphere was like.
Okay. Like physically, you think you would have been in a better position?
Physically. Oh yeah, and mentally too, cause like I said, it was my first one,
True.
my first and only.
I went to a few open trials myself, man, before I got my first pro contract, and they're not easy too, because everyone is out there trying to kind of show their skills, and although it's a team game, like, man, it's like there's a lot of selfishness. I mean, people are trying to showcase themselves, you know. It's like dog eat dog,
Yeah.
so it's really not easy as well to kind of play well, but
Enemy UAV
try and
overhead.
showcase your skills as well.
Yeah, cause everyone's trying to be the best.
Exactly.
So that does make it kind of tough. I actually traveled to Florida with Jose, Jay Alvarez, who was asking some questions, and Rafael Bonel, a Brazilian. And they did, I can't remember the name of the tryout they did, but they did one out there, and Rafael actually was going to get picked up. But unfortunately, because of his immigration status and being international, they just said, you know, we don't have another international spot open.
Oh,
Like that,
jeez.
right?
Yep. I don't know from where, but I got sniped. Someone over there. To the right.
Closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Ooh.
Oh, I
Damn.
just did too. Whoa.
hell is this?
Where is this guy? Oh, he's right behind the wall. He's literally just standing on top of something behind the wall.
He's poking at us, huh?
Bounty target
Yeah,
down.
he's just
Well
poking.
done.
Oh boy.
I wonder if I can
Teammates in
get.
the gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
He's gonna have to push
Oh,
out. So.
fuck.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, dang. I don't know where he's at, but
Tagging aid station.
oh, just
Okay.
standing behind the wall.
I got an idea. Pull this off. Oh, he's right there. Damn it.
Jeez.
Oh, Latino still got the gulag. Nice.
What? Oh god,
Does anyone need this?
Let's go.
jeez. Zach, what did you do to kind of prepare for those open tryouts?
Yeah, I was just, like you said, the fitness part I thought was key, because I always think, like, at the end of the day, like, you could be skilled in that, but if you're fit, I feel like it just adds another level as well, like, you know what I mean? Being fit is something you could control, so I just tried to be as fit as possible, and then I think it allowed me to kind of not think about that aspect and focus more on just the playing part. So that was one big thing. Besides that, man, it's hard to know what to expect, like what type of guys you're playing with, so it's really hard to prepare, but just the physical aspect and the mentally just thinking like, you know what, I just gotta go out there and play and win, obviously, and show that I'm a good player, but it's never easy, man. I don't think those open trials are easy at all.
Well, yeah, and I think the difficult part in those open tryouts is that, I mean, you're being tested on every skill pretty much, and it's the 2 or 3 days of just go, like, God, tough on anyone.
You
Yeah,
ain't got time to rest at all. Oh,
exactly.
should I land on that scabby so we can buy it back?
Yes.
Scar.
I got sniped at from, I think, like up here somewhere, or shot at from orange.
Fuck it. Cuerpo.
Do you, Zach, do you watch your diet a lot, or
Yeah.
are you pretty, what's it called, loose on how you eat and what you eat?
No, I try to eat pretty healthy, man, and like I'm kind of used to it by now. So like even in off season and stuff, I don't like pig out too
Oh, we
much.
don't have enough, huh?
But, so yeah, you could say that. I definitely try and eat healthy.
I've always wondered, like, what an off season would look like for you guys. So, do you do a little bit of weightlifting, a little bit of, obviously cardio? So how do you structure that? Is there like one thing that you prefer over another one as far as like, do you like to do cardio more, or do you like to do more weights?
I personally like to do more of my gym work in the off season, weights and stuff. So I think it's important, and even the teams will stress that it's important to build strength. Because once you start the season, it's hard to be in the gym all the time once you're running so much in training, and then you have to really balance that. But off season is really time where you could build muscle and build strength, which is obviously good for physically, but I think muscle or injury prevention too. And then, like I told you guys, the way I grew up was playing, like picked up or with good guys and training and kind of like as often as I can. So even in my off season, I know like they tried to limit the amount we're on the field. They want us to more so be strong and take care of our bodies, but I can't change that, man. For me, it's how I grew up, and I don't see that changing as long as I'm playing this for a living,
Yeah.
That competitor inside of you. It's like, hurts, but it's like, nah, fam, like, I gotta get this session in.
Yeah, man. And it's just my opinion. I know people think like, you know, I've seen people argue that like, you know, the best players in the world are not training all the time. They're more so doing stuff to maintain their muscle, like their bodies, which I definitely agree upon. I'm not denying that, but I just don't think at any level, like you reach a certain level by obviously doing a certain thing and training it. I don't think you ever reach a point where you don't have to train it anymore.
Yeah, that's very true, Zach. I agree with that. We got a guy just right here.
Moving.
Damn, I'm always low on
Oh, two!
Contact.
Damn. Two guys, not one guy.
You're a dead body?
Mm-hmm. They knew exactly where I was at. That was bad.
See them?
Iron Man said, what is game day like, and do you have a specific routine for game day?
For me, game
Oh,
day
they got
is
me.
oh shoot.
Oh, damn.
I sleep a lot on game days. I wake up, have a good breakfast, go for a walk or something, maybe do some yoga. Then I'm going back to sleep till like 3. Then I'll wake up, have another meal, and then start preparing my mind and stuff for the game.
Yep. Yeah, I used to always love those pre-game naps.
Yeah. For me, it has to be the perfect timing though, because I hate waking up kind of groggy.
Mm-hmm.
You know that feeling? So I try and time it well so where even if I wake up groggy, I have time to have a shower and still get ready.
You're getting shot from the front. Oh, snap it.
Lay down,
Get
lay down,
get
Zach.
Yeah, lay down, lay down.
And do you have a pre-game playlist?
Nah, because it depends on my mood. Like I can listen to a rap playlist one day, even if it's not game day, and then the next day I'll be like, I need something different. Might need some electronic music or reggae. It just depends, honestly, but typically something upbeat.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
There, Javier, you coming back, my dude?
Loadout drop headed your way. Marking camp.
There. Probably gonna be pushing us.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, but it's alright. Better
Oh,
three of
my
us there than...
Yeah, there's only 2 of them over there. Zach, do you have any, do you need any plates maybe?
I need some ammo.
Enemy UAV overhead.
What do you need? AR?
I think I'm good. Yeah.
Mid-gun rounds looking. Losing ground.
Oh, did you grab it?
Was it or not? Oh shoot. Ah, okay, okay.
Do you want to walk it up there, Latino?
Yeah, I'll meet y'all there.
I'll go with you, I'll go with you. I'm gonna be to our left.
Yeah.
Iron Man must be a keeper, huh?
He is, how do you know?
He said he watches videos of Iker Casillas before every game.
Yeah. That truck's coming at us.
Oh, dude, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh!
I got no ammo, team. Can I knife one? Nope.
Oh, he's right there.
Shoot. No.
Oh! It's okay. Yeah, I think we're close enough to where we can make it.
Nope.
Damn!
Guys are just, everybody's just waiting for us.
Let's go. We're in there.
Yeah, I actually played against Iron Man.
Oh yeah?
We were in high school at the same time. I think we graduated at the same time. And he said, yes sir, I played both keeper and striker.
Oh, is he better at striker or keeper?
I think strike or keeper. I know. I don't remember watching him play striker. And that was high school though.
Mm.
What do you think, Iron Man? Were you better a striker or better keeper?
Keeper.
Probably keeper. um, Zach, do you have a big jersey collection?
No, I don't, man. I really don't. Mm-hmm. Really? Oh, that's good to know. That is really good to know. Yeah, I do love soccer jerseys. I have a few, like I like my AC Milan. I have a Dortmund, Juve. I
Holding for deployment.
want to get an Inter jersey.
Oh, okay. An Inter jersey?
Inter Milan.
Uh,
What teams do you guys support? Like if you had to pick
Like
your
a little
favorite
bit of
club
everything.
team. Yeah.
Ooh, I think I have a favorite in every league. I like sports in general. You know, I'd say
My controller turned off.
next.
I don't know if it's off, but it ain't. unless
Oh,
it's-
maybe click on the. Oh, hold on.
I'm a Man U supporter. I've been a Man U supporter
oh,
for probably like 5 or 6 years now.
oh, thanks, brother. Easy fix, huh? Man, you, huh?
Yeah, Man U.
Like Tottenham.
Oh, okay.
Like Tottenham. Then Big Eye Mekis. I like America just 'cause my dad likes America.
America, yeah. Mexican
Yeah.
League.
But
I've
honestly, I like a little bit of everything.
Yeah, Man U's having a good time right now. They had a few rough.
So the drop
A little,
years,
yeah, a
bro.
little rough patch.
Yeah.
gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
Any other sports that you keep up with, Zach? NBA, NFL?
A little bit NBA, just 'cause I like
Yeah.
I like support the Raptors, the team in Toronto, but
Hey.
nothing crazy like that.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I kept up with football for a little while, and that's only because I was playing fantasy football.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I like
the
college football.
college, yeah.
Have you been to a college game yet, Zach?
No, I have not.
Objective is to eliminate
Bro,
the target.
dude, we're gonna have to take you, man.
I'm down, man. I heard the college football scene is like pretty like crazy out here.
Oh, dude, it's insane. It's huge.
Really?
No, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take you to a OSU game and an OU game. That way you can pick whichever team you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which do you guys like?
I like OU.
I'm
That's
a
the team.
Pokes fan.
Oh yeah.
I'm a OSU.
I like OSU when they're not playing OU. That's usually how it works. Say less though. We definitely we're gonna have to take you to one of the games whenever the season starts. They're pretty good.
That's dope, man. When is their season?
It's from like August to January, in that window.
Okay.
Hello, town. Zach, do you have like a workout that you enjoy, prefer, like lifting weights, cardio type kind of thing?
Yeah, I do like a
You
bit
said
of
you do. You
everything.
said you do yoga too, right?
Yeah, I like yoga, man. I like that just 'cause of the stretch. I like the stretch and the kind of like relaxation, mindfulness type vibe.
Yeah.
I like those things where kind of like weightlifting, for example, is like something I could do and like you're not really thinking about anything else. Just like playing soccer, like yoga, like it kind of just, I don't know. Your mind feels just like free of like too much thought, you know?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
And like you're not on your phone and stuff. Like I be on my phone too much sometimes. I'm like, man, I need to just do something where I'm not in it.
What's your sin of choice? Is it YouTube, Instagram?
Instagram can be a black hole sometimes. You know, you get on there and you're like, click on one thing, you're on to the next link, and so
Oh yeah.
yeah, I like YouTube though.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, on me, on me. Oh damn. I shouldn't have pushed by myself.
Yeah, bro. Oh, I'm getting shot at from behind too. What?
Oh shoot.
Ah, I'm cracked. I'm dead.
Bastard, bro.
Yeah, that was a bad push. That was a bad push.
Yeah. My bad, guys. I forgot to tell you.
Oh yeah.
Teammates in the gulag.
Usually we guest night though. I don't know. I'm so focused in the conversation. I forget about the gaming, bro. I'm like, it's very different from whenever I'm gaming, like, or streaming with Jose.
Right, you guys got to multitask a little bit now. Oh shit. I didn't-
Yeah.
You had a guy right above there, Zach. I don't know if he got killed.
Oh shoot.
Coming back.
Oh,
I'll wait for you
watch.
guys.
Let's go.
Do you like to go hiking?
Yeah, I like walks. I don't know about like climbing up like mountains and stuff, like that type of hiking, but I like going on walks and stuff. So yeah, I do. Nature's cool.
We've been out there to what's it called? What's that one place by Lawton? I keep forgetting.
Yeah. What's the
Mount Scott.
No, what is it?
Yeah, it's like the oh shoot right here.
Here and you return to the front line. You lose,
Not
your
that.
fight is over.
It's a mountain out here in Oklahoma. Woo, I'm lagging. And you have the choice. You can go up there and you can walk. I mean, there's like different little routes that you can take, and you can walk, or if you really want to hike it, you can hike it. I've hiked it. I recommend it. It was excruciating.
They can pay for your release.
But yeah, I mean, it's really cool if you like nature. There's a lot of lakes and rivers that you can get in, swim, fish, if you're into that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, that stuff is
And
dope.
it's not too far. It's like an hour away. Not too bad.
What'd you say it was called again?
Mount Scott.
Mount Scott. Okay, I'll remember that one. Mount Scott, I like that. I went when I lived in Fresno. I used to go to Yosemite, the national park. That place was crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. No, this isn't that cool. I wish. Let me tell you right there. I'm not trying to hype it up.
You're honest, man.
Yeah. It's cool, but it's not that cool. I'll tell you that much. Oh, he right there. Oh, dude, we're pushing the same team, huh?
Yeah. Cause he just killed somebody.
Oh, they're pushing me.
I got the other side.
Oh, they're on me right here.
Oh yeah, he's right here.
Oh, there's no way, bro. There's no way.
Oh, there's two.
Oh,
Down to one. Oh, kill him.
holy shit.
Oh, punch him. Oh!
That was
Dude's just all popped out of nowhere.
I forgot to tell you that I was dead.
Iron Man said Red Rock. Red Rock Canyon is pretty nice. It's in Oklahoma. And it's a pretty nice spot where you can go do little walking. They have little trails as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Red Rock and in Hinton, Oklahoma. But I think Oklahoma's kind of coming up like the city. I live in the downtown area, so I like to just get out and walk around in the downtown area when we don't have 12 inches of snow on the ground.
Midtown and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That whole district there's a lot of way more things to do. Definitely, even like 5 years ago, there wasn't really anywhere in Oklahoma except maybe go to the movies, go to the mall. But now there's definitely a lot of things that Bricktown, Midtown. There's all kinds of outlets. Energy, that definitely is helping as far.
Yeah, I just like those places that have a bit of life to it. So like you said, the downtown area, there's people, there's like some shops, coffee and that. I like those kind of chill areas just where there's a bit of life. That's why I told you I like those parks, that Scissortail one. There's always people out there, whether they're
Yeah.
playing frisbee or whatever. So I just like kicking it, maybe listen to music.
Are you more of a tea or a coffee guy?
I do both. Yeah, I
Both.
do both.
See, I haven't gotten into tea yet, but I've been
No?
thinking about like what tea am I gonna buy first, or what tea do I want to drink? Green tea, yeah, you can drink it, like black tea or things like that. But do you have a certain tea you like?
Me, I like green tea and ginger, honestly. I know ginger's like got that taste, or
Yeah.
like a lot of people don't like it, you know? It's like a particular
Yeah.
taste, but I like it, man. It has a bit of like spice to it. So ginger tea, green tea, something mint or peppermint. Yeah, those are good for me.
Yeah. I eat ginger with my sushi, so maybe I
So
would
you might
enjoy
like it then, man.
it. Yeah, I might like it then. Um, say what? Oh, I thought you said something to us. So Zach, I'm gonna ask you a question for the stream. Like, if you had to give a piece of advice to anyone who's watching, or just like a young baller, young athlete who wants to go, has the dream of going pro, what kind of advice would you give them?
Yeah, man. If there are any young ballers watching, young people who aspire to play, I'll just say, obviously, keep playing, be on the ball as much as you can, perfect your craft, but then also think about the other side because there are two sides. Like definitely have to play and you know fine tune your skills to be a great player, but you have to think of like how am I gonna get to where I want to be? How am I gonna get seen or get this exposure that I need? Because some people get lucky or some people are unlucky with how they get seen, and I feel like nowadays with like how social media is and all this, you could do a lot to kind of put yourself out there, and who knows who sees it. So I feel like you just do the most on the field, obviously most importantly, but then think of that next route. Think of like, okay, how am I gonna get in front of this person, or how are they gonna see me? And I think if you're good enough and you're in, you kind of do the both of those things, you give yourself a good chance, man. But yeah, if you love
I
the
think
game, just keep playing.
Yeah, you made a really good point about like exposure, because we do have so many outlets now that didn't exist before, and
Yep.
I think like highlight videos have always been a thing, but I think that needs to become more of a normal thing where like people are recording themselves more often so that they have moments or pieces of their game to show, because
Yeah.
if someone comes to scout you and they watch you for 30 minutes, I think most scouts will know in those 30 minutes if you're going to be a good or the player that they're looking for.
Yeah.
But then aside from that, like even if that scout doesn't like you and you're able to put something together, there may be someone else that will like what they see. And even now with the COVID era, now travel is even harder for some people, it may be.
Yeah.
And so that's where videos become even more important in I guess scouting situations for.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%, man. Like you said, like especially with COVID going on, and before it used to be like, say you wanted to try with a team or something, they'd be like, yeah, send your CV, which is like pretty much a resume of where you played and stuff like that. Now it's standard, like they want to see a video and stuff like that. So the more footage you have of yourself playing at like obviously the highest level you're playing at, some game film, you'll give yourself a good chance too, just because people want to see that.
I do have a question. So, you know, you were playing before Energy. You were at Fresno, right?
Yes, sir.
And so, like, um, how does that process work from going team to team? Did the head coach from the Energy, was he the one that contacted you? Was like, yo, hey, I'm here now. Um, I've been keeping an eye on you out here. Talk over the phone, or you can come in here. So how does that process happen? Is it just like you're on a team, or are coaches like constantly talking to you, or stay
Mm.
case after the season ends, options available, or do you kind of keep that door closed? How do you handle that?
So everyone's situation is a bit different. I'll say that. And also I'll say the game of soccer, like it's a small world, Someone that that plays knows someone else that that like had played. So like people talk about certain players, they'll know. It's easy to find out about a player honestly if you're somewhat connected. You know what I mean? Someone will know how this
Yeah.
player is, how like his personnel. So anyways, in Fresno, my I played my 2 years there, and my contract was finished. And for me, that team was folding, which was unfortunate. So all the players that were signed with Fresno were like pretty much free agents at the time. This coach here at Energy, JP, he was scouting me for another team that he was coaching at the time in MLS, Minnesota. And then he got this job here. And it's funny because he reached out to me when I was in Europe. I was in Germany, and I was on trials out there because I have a European passport. So after I finished in Fresno, I was like, you know what, man, I want to try this Europe thing. Like, I feel like it's a good time. Why not? So I was on some trials out there while Energy reached out to me, and it just kind of came to a decision. It's like, you know what, I'm in Europe. I could start from, which they told me in Europe, like in Germany, they're like, yeah, you know what, I could sign a player that's played in this league for much less than I could sign you for. For you, I'd be taking a chance on you. Because I've never played in that European football, but he was willing to take a chance. He's like, but you'd have to fight, work your way to the top, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay. I'm hearing from Energy, and they're saying, you know what, we want to sign you. And obviously, I made a name for myself in the USL at that point. Done well, been here for 4 or 5 years at that time. So I was like, dang, okay. I'm 27 at that time. Do I want to kind of start from bottom-ish in Europe and trying to build my way, fight? And you know how, like, it's competitive here. Imagine over there. Different story.
Yeah.
Or I could come back here where I kind of have a name for myself. I'm, building my career, and I'm a bit more stable. So it's not an easy decision for anyone. Everyone has to make their own decisions in life and like how their situation. But for me, I'm happy about that, and that's where I made my decision and kind of my thought process. But yeah, like you said, everyone's situation's a bit different in terms of coaches wanting to sign them, their contracts. But I'll say, man, soccer is a small world. Like, you could find information and firsthand information about a player if you really want to.
That's dope.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I think you made you said personnel, like, but personality too is important, right? Like,
100, yeah.
and so like that travels across the coaches, the teams, the players, and
It
so
does.
yeah, I think that's important too for anyone that wants to get into that world. That everything matters. I think
Yeah.
everything. There's not one thing that's not important once you're in.
Yeah, man. Just like anything too. Like, say you guys are looking to add someone to your squad. Like, say this guy's a sick gamer, nice at this or whatever, but he's like a dick, man. This guy, you can't get along with this
Yeah.
guy. That's something you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
man, he's nice, like whatever, he'll be good, but man, this guy's just like an ass or something. So like, just like
Yeah,
soccer,
like, do I really want to?
do you really want to
Yeah.
am I really gonna build a winning team with someone who's like doesn't get along? And like, some people will take a chance. I could get the best out of them. It's up to the, you know what I'm saying, the coaching staff if they want to do it. But again, I feel like just like you said, everything matters a little bit. So they take those into consideration too, I think.
Have you ever been in that situation where maybe there was a teammate that was like, I don't know, drama queen or drama king, and do you just kind of like just focus on yourself? You're just like, whatever, whatever's going on with that person, it kind of affects you in some way or another, but you kind of just like zone in and you're like, nah, I gotta worry about myself right now, and that'll take care of itself. Or
Yeah.
has that ever happened?
Yeah, but I think you got to think about where it's coming from with the person. Like, if the person is passionate about winning and they're like, yo, you're not pulling your weight, do this or whatever, you have to realize, okay, they want to win. I want to win too. We have that in common. So like, all right, I'll listen to you, but this is what I think. But if that person's just like you know what I'm saying, like a bad person, they're just like, or they're not playing, so they're like, F this, they're off. They're like, you know what I mean? Really a bad just to the whole team. Then like, it's hard to really work and build with that person. Like, you really have to, that's where you have to kind of figure it out, make a decision, like, what's happening here, because like, you're not good for the team or this. But like I said, it's where they're coming from. If they want to win too, and that's like where it's coming from a competitive spot, then I feel like you can work with that. You just have to find a way to communicate, but it depends on where it's coming from, I think.
Would you say you ran into that a lot when you were, or maybe now you've come to learn more how to handle that situation, but like when you were young, when you were just starting your professional career, basically, I guess my question is, when you were starting your professional career, were you ever, say, bullied, or like, were there like these moments where like, oh, that's the rookie, like let's make his life hard?
funny you say that, man. Yeah, like I went through, I wouldn't say bullied, but I started professional when I was 23, where that's like pretty. Europe, it's old. Here, it's like getting older. You
Yeah.
know, people are starting 18. You see players at like 16 getting their professional debuts and stuff, which is madness. But anyways, I was 23, which is a bit older, and yeah. So when I started, I was like coming in. I didn't really know anyone. This was in Orlando at the time. We have guys who have played like, pro for many years that were younger than me. So they have a bit of a like, oh, who's this guy? What, it's his first series, 23? What? Who's this? Where's he been? Like, where's he played? This and that. And like, you could get that vibe from someone, but at the time, like, I credit myself for the way I took it. I didn't really think about it. For me, it's just like, I have a good opportunity here. I'm in like Orlando, like nice setup, got everything available to me. I just gotta work hard and, play, train hard, and like, let's see what happens. Make the most of it. So, lucky for me, it worked out. I had a good coach there and stuff, and all that talk and all that, like, it didn't really, I saw it, but it didn't really bother me. And I don't like, it's funny, I don't think of it till like, look in retrospect, it's like, man, that might have bothered me now. But at that time, I was like, man, I was like, shoot, I'm in, or like, what I'm saying? I'm out here like,
Yeah.
amongst Kaká was there at the time. I'm like, man, I'm training, like, I see Kaká in the gym every day. This guy training with the first team sometimes. Like, man, this is a blessing. I'm out here just every day. Let's grind, let's work. Not even thinking about that stuff. So yeah, man, you do get that. There's like anything, but at the end of the day, man, soccer's one of those things where it's like, if you have the skills, you have the skill set, and you're good enough, like, it's not gonna matter what people are gonna say.
Yeah.
It's about you talking on the pitch. So, yeah.
Sounds like you had the right state of mind at the time to not let it bother you then.
Yeah.
Has it always been like that, or is it something that you kind of developed along the way?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. It might be just from all the soccer I played amongst different people and like different environments growing up where like obviously some people get along, some don't. You see fights, you see everything. You know how it like growing up playing all the time, you see people from different cultures who handle stuff different ways. So I guess I just didn't think of it too much, to be honest. Or like look back, I'm like,
Yeah.
dang, this guy was kind of like rude for no reason. Like when I look back at it now, but at the time I was like, yeah, it didn't even bother me, man. So yeah, it's funny.
That's like, I wish somebody would say something right now.
Right now, different
Say
story.
something.
Like what?
Say something. Yeah, say something. Say something. That's
Come on.
awesome.
Yeah, man.
And did you find like I guess an outlet or a mentor within the club, or have you always had someone just outside of the club that's kind of kept you on track and balanced?
Yeah, there's a guy back home actually in Kitchener, Ontario. Shout out Mario is his name. But every time I go back, we have a chat, and I train with him when I'm back. He's a coach, but he's helpful just in life advice and just like soccer as well. He's just like the most knowledgeable person about soccer I've met. So it's good to speak to him on a football level, but also just life. He'll talk to me about also what are your your family goals, your financial goals, this and that, and really take that into account for when I make my decisions in my career. So for him, like for me anyways, he's helped me massively. So I'll say that's the closest thing I have to a mentor. Besides that, I speak a lot with my family, brothers, sisters, and they help keep me grounded. And even though I'm far away from home, I speak to them every day, so it feels like I'm not too far away. But so yeah, I think it's my family and the people I have at home. But also credit to the teammates, because when you have a good group of guys around you that you get on with and stuff, it's just easier, man. Like you feel like
Yeah, it makes everything easier. for
everything's
sure.
calm. You're not too on you're just at ease. So
Yeah, that makes sense. A team I think or the people in the team are always going to be key to just like the whole vibe of the team, kind of like you said, when you have that one guy that's just not so cool. I'll give you an example. We had Rafa, the Brazilian, come in my sophomore year, and he spoke like 6 words of English, and
Oh,
I mean, he
yeah?
came in and he tore us all up. He was just a badass player.
Yeah.
And so for a little while, everybody was like, "Who the hell is this guy? Like, what's this guy doing here? Like, why is he even here?" I mean, he was the baller.
Yeah.
But I got to know him, got to hang out. We lived together, we roomed together, all that, and eventually it was like, all right, he's not a bad dude. He can be obnoxious, and he still is. He knows it. But he's a good dude at heart. And while we were in the game, it was, hey, come on, and like move your ass, basically. Like, I'm here to
Yeah.
win.
Mhm.
And that was really the mentality that he brought in to the team, and he kind of engraved that in me. Like, hey, you gotta work your butt off, because he's coming from Brazil where he had played, top levels, and came here into the U.S. to play. And
Yeah.
I think to me, he's one of the best players I've played with in my life. So,
Wow. So that
but
mentality that he came with was a good thing then.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it changed it. It
Uh,
changed it.
Sometimes you kind of need it though, because if you're, you know, not that you don't want it to, you do. Everybody wants to achieve their goals, but maybe sometimes people are like, and I'm speaking outside of sports. It's like you can apply that to life. Some people, like I remember when I worked at the bank, some people wanted to just hit their goals and call it a day and that's it. But then I had a manager that was always up my ass, up my ass, up my ass, and I was like, dude, why is he always riding me? Like I'm one of the
yeah.
top performers. Why is he always riding me? And then I moved to another bank, and then I was the top guy, and I was doing with him. And I was like, yo, y'all need to step it up. You don't want these loans? Okay, give them to me. Like, I gotta do stuff. Yeah, like, I think you can apply that to life as well. Somebody that kind of like pushes you and is like, I need you to perform and do what you need to be doing. And then,
Yeah.
you don't see it at the time. You just see it as that person being, dick. But
yeah,
then you move on later in life and you're just like, that really, helped me. It
yeah,
use it in other things.
Yeah, man. That's dope.
yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. It's we're all still learning. We're all still young.
Oh, 29 years young.
Man, I feel young though,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
we
So
look
that's
we look
good.
young, so
Yeah.
Exactly,
I,
exactly, man.
Yeah, have you suffered any injuries?
Nothing serious. Um,
Yeah, for
Worst I've
sure.
had was like I had a lower ab injury and I thought I needed surgery. I felt like a hernia. I don't know if you heard of that. So it was bad, man. I was out for maybe 7 weeks or so. This was in Fresno, and that was probably the worst I've had. Like I've had little groin, hamstring injuries for a few weeks, but nothing serious, man. So been blessed that way, because that's another thing.
Yeah,
Like it's hard to
blessed.
control. I'm sure there's so many players who would have gone on to play and do good things if it weren't for injuries too. So you see it all the time, man. It's just unfortunate, but something it's hard to control.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, that's a blessing for sure. Um, so I think that's important. Another tip for all the young ballers: take care of your body because you get one, and
Yeah,
surgery will never leave you the same. I've never had surgery, but
yeah.
from people I work with and my clients and all, they'll go get like a steroid shot or a small surgery in their arm, and it's just never the same. So
yeah,
yeah, just taking care of your
listen to your
body.
body.
It's just
Yeah, for sure.
It's true, man. I feel like the younger you're able to notice that too, the better. Just because even if your body doesn't need it yet, at least you could get yourself in a routine. Because it'll be harder to get into, let's say, like certain things, just like warming up and stretching after training. Like for me, that's like standard. I can't. I have to do that. And I started maybe 4 years ago or so doing it proper, and it's just gotten easier because now it's my routine. Like I don't even think about it. I'm like warming up, doing my things, and then so I feel like the younger you're able to get into a routine and just kind of understand, okay, this works for me, the better you'll be in the long run.
building good habits early.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep.
Well, with that being said, let's get another round in. Is there a time limit that you
What
need to
time
leave
is it
out of here?
now?
It
No, let's
is
run one
8:20.
more.
Run
Yeah,
one more.
yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, guys, if you're watching, Zach Ellis Hayden from the Energy FC out here. Let me hold on. I turned off your controller. That way you can
Oh,
save the
okay.
battery.
Is it still? Oh, okay, okay. Cool, man. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like we can get this dub.
Right?
I think we can, bro. We gotta stick together just a little bit more than the
Yeah.
last couple games, but yeah, for sure. Let's get it.
Are any of your teammates gamers as well?
Yeah, there's a few gamers in there. I know Jaime plays Jaime Chavez. He plays a lot of Warzone, and then I think CJ our goalie does too. So I know there's a few definitely.
Yeah, next time you need to bring them out here.
I'll let him know for sure. I'm gonna tell him this was dope, and I'm sure some guys will be trying to come out
We
here.
could do another. We can do a Energy FC guest night or just an individual one,
Right.
whatever they prefer. We're definitely gonna have to take you up on Smite though, for sure.
Think you guys can mess with that game? It's a little. It's like that League of Legends game you said.
Yeah, yeah. I actually like it because I like chess, so it kind of like it's kind of like that, you know. It's like virtual chess. You gotta.
It is, man. Strategy, right?
I'm gonna have to pick you up on a game of chess.
Oh. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. I'll wager another bottle of whiskey.
Alright.
Still got it in the fridge.
I was gonna say, did you drink all of that already?
No. I'm actually trying to slow down on the drinking this year. Doing pretty good so far.
Good.
But it's kind of hard whenever your sponsor is a beer company. And they give you free beer all the time.
That makes it hard,
Very hard. You can't say no.
And Zach, I'm gonna ask you a question. You probably don't have to answer, but up to you. Do you have an agent or work with an agent?
Yeah, I do have an agent. I actually just signed with a new agent this off season. He's based in Toronto, a Brazilian guy, so we get on really well, man. And for me, that's what I was looking for, someone who I get on with and I can talk to regularly, and I feel like that's my best interest in mind, so I think that's important.
Yeah, that's huge. That's kind of a world I've been thinking about diving into, but I would have a lot of things I need to set aside so I could focus on that and learn it and really dive into it. But it is something it's one of my long-term goals for sure.
That's what's up, man. And you studied law, so I know that's important, obviously, with contract negotiations and whatnot.
Yeah. See, they teach us how to read contracts. They don't teach us how to negotiate contracts. So we're learning that in the real world, you know.
Facts.
So Zach, if you weren't playing soccer, what would you be doing if you had a choice?
I have no clue, man. That's such a good question. I think about that too. I was like, man, what would I be doing if I wasn't playing? I don't know. The thing is that I feel lucky about with playing is that I get to try certain other things in my spare time, and if I don't like it, it's like, all right, you know what, I tried that. Whereas if I were doing that for like my career, you know what I'm saying, like my income and my livelihood, it's like, man, you can't just try I mean, you can, but at some point you kind of got to commit to something and like stick to it. Right now the thing I stick to is soccer, so which works out, and then I have a lot of spare time, so I like to try and, like the coding thing I was telling you about, I was like, oh, you know what, I'm kind of into this. I could see myself maybe doing this my spare time and whatnot, so it's one of those things where I'm just taking it on as a hobby, I guess, and learning it.
Sniper rifle here.
Nice. So have you always had interest in coding, or is that just something recently that
I'd
you're
say
kind of like, yo?
Yeah, I'd say more recently.
More recently?
Yeah, I have a good friend who's he has his degree in computer software and that, and he does a lot of coding, and he kind of got into me about it, so me and him work on like projects collaboratively and stuff like that just for practice.
I learned to be a coder, then I did I think like 2 classes, and I was like, yo, this is insane. I'm too, like, I don't know, you could really have to pay attention, because one small error in the code, it's just boom.
Right?
Yeah.
It goes all to waste, and you gotta find, well, not to waste, but you gotta find the code and see where it's at.
Yep.
tweak little things, but I do think it's the future for sure.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things like you could do so much with code where it's like it's unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
Like in terms of like, so let's say websites, like I don't know, you could just make so much interactive shapes and things with that where it's like, dang, all this just from writing code in like a text editor.
Yeah.
Yeah. What language are you learning right now?
CSS and HTML, so still the basics, but moving on to Java in another week or so. I'm doing this course, so trying to lock down this CSS stuff and then hit this Java. It's a lot of information though, so.
Here you go, Zach. Take this right here.
Oh, respect.
Arms up.
All right, let's start moving some more. Start killing people. It's been too quiet.
Yeah.
Too quiet.
Get this loadout.
Oh, we got enough for a loading? Go to titties and then kill some people on the way. Charge. Yeah, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, we've got a professional soccer player, Zach Ellis Hayden, in the house, spitting knowledge. If you didn't get to, go back and watch the stream again. And thank you so much for everybody that tuned in. We're definitely gonna have to do another part 2 with Zach.
Yup, yes sir.
We're gonna have to take him to an OU game, OSU game.
Yeah, all that.
Man, you're missing out. There's so much to do out there.
I really am, man.
I'll drive.
I'll swoop.
Let's go.
Y'all got gas money?
Shoot.
Oh shit.
Oh, we didn't land with anybody. Grab my cash. Just my cash. Oh,
Grab it over here.
Moving. Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Gas mask.
Does anyone need this?
Well, do all of these have hardline or restock?
we need to start playing in those, on those. Max everything out. You wanna get the car and
Most wanted contract.
get this most wanted? Feeling pretty dangerous.
Okay.
How dangerous are we feeling?
I'll drive. Don't see this one.
Yo, Sophie!
What's up, Sophie?
Sophie's from the UK.
No way.
Yeah, Sophie. Shout out to Sophie. She's been watching us since the beginning. Shout out to you, Sophie. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've got a professional soccer player from over here, from the other side of the big pond.
Hey, yo. That's what's up from the UK.
I'm dead. Dude, I
Yeah, well, they really followed us all the way over here, didn't they?
Damn it, bro.
Oh, jeez.
Let's get out of here, let's get out of here.
Bounce.
Yeah,
Sophie,
teams,
Sophie,
bro.
thank you.
Oh, damn, I was gonna grab this scabby, but let's get out of here.
Alright.
If you're new to the stream, thank you so much for taking the time of your day to hop on. Hit that
Hit the top
follow
of these
button.
buildings right here.
Hit that subscription button.
Sophie
One
said I'm
follow
not
a day.
missing much in the UK.
Aha! Everything's locked down over there, huh?
Oh, that's true. That's
Zero.
right.
Right back here.
That's where my I told you I have a European passport. That's where it's from, UK. My mom was born in Birmingham.
Really?
Yeah.
Contact!
Oh, jeez.
I think Sophie's from Essex?
Oh shit.
Yeah, get inside.
Sophie, where are you from again?
Oh, we got one nearby, 23 meters. Oh, to our...
Damn, where are you guys at?
Oh, he's above us, he's above us. Oh, let's see.
I'm down.
We got one back here.
Got 2 boxes dropping with that. Yeah, he's right there. I down one with the handgun. You guys can
Coming
push
that
him if
way.
you want.
Gas is moving in.
At the very end.
Safe zone located.
I have no idea how I downed him, but I downed him. With a handgun of all things.
Solo.
Is he by himself? Oh, there's a sniper. Sniper to our south.
Yeah, he's been chilling over there for a little while now. Let's see who's better, him or me.
Come on, money on you.
Probably him.
Nah, you got this.
Check the loadouts. 4 loadouts.
Moving.
Wanna go to it? I got nothing.
No, because that's not ours. Ours is.
Yeah, the ones over there back.
package.
Oh, he's done, he's done. Top of the...
Marking rally point.
Top of airport. Oh, how did I miss that?
shot.
One on the right? No.
It's only one. I think he might be pushing that load.
Go to it.
Push right.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
He
oh.
fucking got some pings. Jeez Louise.
I got you.
You want to catch me?
Do it. I'm right here.
Alright, let's try it. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for you. Got you.
Catch me, bro.
Catch
Catch me.
Oh, you're good. Let's go. Oh, dude, I
Good
wasn't sure that was
catch.
gonna work, dude. Oh, behind. To our east. Oh, they got Zach. Oh,
Yeah, they got me.
damn, bro.
Thanks.
Contact!
Oh, there's a
Oh, he was
sniper
up.
like way out there.
Oh.
Oh, damn, bro, he's beaming me.
Fight to earn redeployment.
I'm hidden.
Alright, I'm coming to you.
Dude, that guy's damn.
Was he above?
No, he's downstairs.
There's another guy shooting at me though.
Fight's kicking off. Get yourself sorted.
He's coming down, he's coming down, he's coming
Yeah,
down.
he's coming down.
Soldier, win here and you return to the front line. But if
He's
you
left
lose,
side.
you're done. Sort him out or catch
He's
him
cracked, he's
instead.
cracked.
In that one. Sending you back to base.
Don't worry about me.
If your team has the cash, they can pay for your release.
He's getting shot at by somebody else.
Took off.
That boy was getting cracked, so he took off. Oh, there's a team back here.
area!
They're in that.
Got enough to bring
they're
your
yellow.
Zach back.
Yeah. Why though?
Oh, they're right above us. South.
Oh yeah, two.
Oh, Sophie, to answer your question, my whole life I've been playing, but this is my 6th year as a professional I'm going to right now. Thanks for your question. All the way from the UK.
Shout out to Sophie and Reed. Hey, there.
Oh, oh, this is a guy just a little rat, bro. I thought I'd never say that, but that boy was rat.
Oh,
Wow, what was he doing?
He's just sitting in a little corner waiting for somebody to pop up.
Oh, one of those campers.
Yeah.
John G's, what's up, man?
Oh yeah,
Appreciate you
Don
hopping
G, I
on
think.
John G's. Again, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, we're hanging out with Zach, professional soccer player, energy. out here in Oklahoma City.
When does season start, Zach?
The thing is, man, we still don't even know. I mean, we suspect that they're going to release a schedule to start at the beginning of May or late April. But with this COVID stuff, it's still to be determined.
Right.
You guys are watching from
Nice.
Vanessa House. Thank you so much for hopping out there. Shout out to Vanessa House Beer Company.
Good grab that. Take off in that. That's where we just all got chopped up.
Get it, most wanted, and just bounce.
See if I can grab that real quick. That down low or up top? Down low.
Your teammate has been marked as a high-value target.
Vámonos.
Keep them protected.
Gucci said, "What's your favorite World Cup song?"
Oh, what a question. I think it might have been that one, the South Africa World Cup, but I forget the name.
Waka waka.
The Waka Waka?
Yeah.
By Shakira.
Was it
There,
that
playing
one?
in the background.
It was kind of
Was it
catchy
Shakira?
though.
Yeah, Waka Waka by Shakira.
Don't be a rat like this other guy over here.
Just camping, huh?
Zach, what's one of the hardest things that like you've encountered as a professional?
One of the hardest things.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I think the sacrifice of being away from family, and for me, like I'm a big family person. I'm always spending time with my family, so to be away from them for so long sometimes, like especially with my young nieces and nephews growing up, sometimes it's like, it's just a sacrifice, but I've gotten a bit used to it over the years, so but every time it's a bit difficult, when you have to leave from the off season, but so one of those I would say.
That's cool because like for even now, it's like, sorry, I thought I heard somebody coming. For like some younger ballers, like family support is there, but there's different types of family support, that everyone needs or desires, kind of thing. Like for me, my parents stopped going to my games or like following me around when I was like 10. Right. They didn't have the legal status, and so they were afraid to drive to some places, which I didn't understand back then, but I do now. They also didn't have all the money to pay for everything that I was doing. So I was fortunate to have other teammates whose family could afford that, and they were basically like my rides everywhere. They were my second family. Back, amigos.
Latino coming in clutch.
There is absolutely no loot here.
Maybe Boneyard?
Yeah, Boneyard.
No, somebody just got bought over there. Yeah, don't land on Boneyard.
Oh, car behind me.
Yep.
There's people.
Eyes on target.
I'm gonna land over here.
Waypoint mark. Move.
Oh damn, it's just
Closing in.
hostility
Relocate to the
everywhere.
safe zone.
Wrong with you guys?
Yeah, with the money thing you're talking about too, that's the
UAV on
one
the
thing with
bounty
like
target. Sort them out.
North American soccer. It's like it's all pay to play,
Yeah.
which like man, you miss out on a lot of talent that way. I feel like. I need it.
Oh, Latino, you have enough for loading. Cover.
Got this bounty back here.
Well, hell yeah.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Title Chapter.
Loadout drop headed your way.
We got people from here.
Title Chapter.
Got gas moving in.
Snappers.
We're in safe zone. Watch for
Enemy
enemy.
cluster strike incoming. Take
Oh,
cover.
this is.
Oh shoot!
I got you. Just cover. I wonder if it's that team.
Yeah, I would more than likely.
Seek vengeance.
Let's go. Zach, as much as I'd like for you to stay here in Oklahoma City and help us win some championships,
Yeah.
what's next for you, man? Are you still maybe possibility of Europe, MLS? Is that always the goal to just kind of move forward, or kind of like it where you're at right now?
I do like it here, and I want to win. Obviously, with this team, it's a goal of ours to like, you know, make it to the championship, man, and give ourselves a chance that way. So that's my main focus. In terms of afterwards, man, it's really hard to predict those things, but yeah, I do have an eye on Europe, definitely for sure, and I think it's got to be sooner rather than later for, you know, especially at my age and stuff, to make that jump. But I'm just really keeping my options open and see what the best opportunity is when that time comes. Oh, nice.
In the straight.
Got him?
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
I'll finish it for you.
He's like, oh damn it, I died.
Cut him.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Need shields.
Yeah. There's a store right here.
Sanitize. Scrub the coast.
I got some shields for you guys. Kill a dub coming.
Zach, will you drop some money?
Did I drop some money?
No, will you?
Oh, how do I do
Zach
that?
grabs hit the down on the directional, and then X.
Some cash.
Oh, there you go. Dang. Dropped you a bag. Need some more?
Oh, boys. Thank you. They said happy birthday. Here's some more.
Launder cash here.
Good night, Sophie.
Get a UAV.
Here, Zach, could you
Yep.
please?
Body armor here. Get to
Oh,
the
thank
safe
you.
zone.
Peace out, Sophie. Thank you for tuning in.
You Sophie, thank you so much. Shout out to the UK. What do you think, UAV, munition?
Yeah, UAV, and we got gas incoming.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need to go back right.
Moving.
Yeah, get on the other side, Gonna be looking at us now.
Hopefully there's no fool on the train.
We apologize if we're not talking too much. Kind of focused.
We really are, aren't we?
Trying to get this
Yeah.
dub.
Wow.
Can't get over.
I know, right?
Bruh! That would have been sad if they took us out right there. Sanaki. Get on.
Rally point.
Oh no, they're in this building with
You
us.
got eyes on me? Cracked one.
Enemies have been through here.
Crack going up top again.
Buddy, have a...
Oh, I got sniped. One's stunned. Coming around the back to you. Oh, he's in the stairs. He's flashed.
I got him covered. You can go ahead and get him.
Oh, behind you.
Where was he?
Yeah, he's just in the stairs. Yeah.
Damn it.
3v1.
6th place.
Sixth. Oh.
Damn, bro.
What was our
Well, ladies and
best?
gentlemen,
We did third, didn't we?
our best is... Yeah.
That's not bad. That's a
Not
good.
bad, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
not bad at all. Ladies and
take
gentlemen,
that.
again, thank you everybody for tuning in, watching this whole time, taking the time of your day to hang out with us. If you went out to Vanessa House Beer Company, I hope you... Again, Zach, appreciate you coming in, man.
Of
It
course,
means a lot
man.
for you to come in here and hang out with us. Shout out to Latino as well, coming in here. Oh, Exito, he said, what's up, guys? Just got here. Man, you came in late, Exito.
Yo.
You almost got a dub.
We almost did.
Got 3 dubs. But Zach, any words? Anything else you'd like to talk about? A message out there?
No, just thanks for you to you guys for having me. Love what you're doing here with the community and getting guys more involved in the e-game community and also sharing the platform with people from different careers, you know, soccer and all over. So for me, no, happy to share and be here with you guys. So shout out to everyone that tuned in tonight and thanks. Appreciate it.
Appreciate everybody.
Yeah,
And like I said,
thank
go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're watching on Facebook, hop onto our Twitch, hit that follow and subscribe. With that being said, man, Zach, again, thank you so much, and everybody that's watched today. We'll see you guys around.
Yep. Well.
Yep.